What up, what up, what up? This is Mike the Philosopher here with another one. This one is Somebody's Son, all right? It's been an interesting season. I'm glad I decided to cover it. Without further ado, let's go in.
Feels good, huh? I like it a lot.
We just hit a new threshold tonight. It makes me happy.
Wow.
What y'all been doing? This is tough. Going on a date with Tamaris, and then instantly when you go back in the house, you gotta be neutral.
Would you say that going on the date like brought you closer to her?
No, I don't think I'm sold. Hopefully I get a chance to spend some more time with you.
Clearly, he's not sold on her. So for me, I felt like that was my moment.
Would you say you're attracted to me?
Oh, I would think so.
It's good to know.
I'm noticing that James is interacting with the other ladies in a more flirtatious manner. Maybe I haven't done enough to win this man's affection and love.
You are enough, sweetheart.
You
are enough.
It's a conversation that has to be had. To set the scene, we go on a date. And I'm under the impression that the date went beautifully. We held hands, we kissed in the car, which was a stretch for me. To come back and have Lexi pull me aside and say all of these negative things that he said about the date. There is no reason that you should feel the need to downplay your experiences to other females, competition or not. So in my head, you're not interested because that's what you communicated to other people, and that's embarrassing. I don't like any of it. Like what?
Fair enough.
Joshua,
Yo, did you like the food?
my Joshua, this is good.
He did his thing.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, nobody saying good morning to me
Good
today.
morning.
We're doing makeup tomorrow.
Come eat this food.
Is this mine?
Grab any.
Okay.
He made it.
Okay. So
I'm telling you.
This is the
That's
test.
the fruit.
I have a feeling today's gonna be fun. If it was anything like yesterday.
I'm excited.
Same.
Where Tamaris at?
When I told Tamaris the things that Joshua was saying in the kitchen,
Would you say that, going on the date like brought you closer to her? Or are you like sold?
No, I'm sold. I mean, you spending your time talking about Tamaris when we can be talking about you and me.
I instantly noticed that she was actually upset. But I feel like if I was in her position, I would want to know if someone who I was interested in was pretty much like, I'm not worried about her, I'm worried about you. So that was the main reason why I told her. I just wanted her to kind of just know what he was on.
Hey, girl.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Joshua made breakfast, so.
Thank you.
Good morning. How you sleep? Okay. I'm a little bit confused. Tavares is annoyed. We get back from this beautiful date, had a great time. Now she giving me the cold shoulder.
Joshua, my dear, thank you for the breakfast. Can we just talk a little bit in my room?
Try the fruit. It's good.
Have you talked to him yet?
No. I'm conflicted.
Just like if you want to say something or...
Your gut ain't never gonna lie to you. And you feel the way you feel for a reason. Trust that.
Lexi decided to tell Tamaris that Joshua downplayed their date. Josh gonna have to clear that up. Because either you had a good time or you didn't have a good time. I think initially all women would want to know, like, okay, well, where's your head? Are you, like, really here for the right reasons?
That's crazy. I come back giddy, like happy to get my debrief, and to hear like you're saying the complete. I'm not saying like you gotta sing my praises, so I'm not expecting like commitment or for him to like lean towards me completely. But I think just be honest. Or if you didn't feel like that, like let me know. I just don't like when things don't match. Joshua, why are you giving her something to say in the first place? I'm cringing. Tisk tisk.
Woo! Could cut the tension with a knife.
I just wanted to know, how was your date? How did it go?
Overall, I thought the date went well, but now Tamaris is acting weird, and I don't know what's going on. I know it might be hard, like, seeing me date other women, and it's like, you get connected with me, and all of a sudden I gotta walk away with somebody else. But for me, too, I'm dealing with all these energies. Like, I'm dealing with you, and we're having a great date, and all of a sudden, it's not like I can just sit by your side the whole time. We can continue vibing. No, I gotta go explore these other women, too.
Exactly.
What do you think of the other girls? Do you have a favorite?
It's kind of too early to tell who's really in the lead. I gotta stay neutral at the moment.
Let me say this. Ladies, to all the ladies out there, from a male perspective, like, I want to know how many ladies understand Josh's position. That's what I want to know. How many of y'all understand the position he's in? He's dating 3 ladies and he has to stay neutral with all of them. So if he give one too much praise, the other is going to check out. She's going to mentally check out. So you don't want them to do that. So you have to downplay it a little bit. And he said, look, we sitting here talking about Tamaris. We could be talking about us. He said that to Lexi. Now, they didn't really show what Lexi said to Tamaris. Maybe she put a little bit more on it than what Josh said. What I'm thinking is that she planted big seeds of doubt in Tamaris' head. And then I see what's her name? The other chick that he's with. The other chick name is Chambrielle, right? She goes up and she kisses up to the mother. She's hugging the mother. Oh, let's cook together. Like, really, like, I see strategy more than I see connection with these ladies. I'm seeing strategy. I don't know who's genuinely trying to necessarily get to know him, but I mean, I could say they all trying to genuinely get to know him, but they have their own little strategies. Chambrielle kisses up to the mother because, why not, since the mother is making all the decisions. Lexi is kissing up to Josh, and she should. And she's playing the other chicks too every chance she get. She probably put a little bit on it with Tamaris. And Tamaris is playing neutral, so to speak. But I don't like when women get an attitude and they don't explain to you why they got an attitude. You got an attitude, you don't say good morning to him, you don't say nothing to him. How do you think that's going to go over well? Now, if you don't care about going home, that's fine. Then your wish may be granted. That's probably what they're going to end up talking about. But why didn't you talk to Josh first instead of just taking another woman's word for it? Listen to your man first. Now, that's not her man, but in this situation, listen to the man the accuser, the accused, I should say. Listen to him, because he may give you a different version of what's going on. And why are you putting so much trust in what Lexi say instead of what Josh say? And then you walk around with an attitude. It's like, where are your loyalties, with Lexi or with Josh? That's my question. I just don't like it when women get an attitude and they don't explain why. It's just get the cold shoulder, and it's like, now I got to guess what your problem is. We just had a great date, and now you got an attitude. Why? Because of somewhat other chick's interpretation of what happened. It's just it shows that even if him and Tamaris got together, somebody else can come between them. You're not supposed to let anybody talk you out of your relationship. You're not supposed to let anybody manipulate your situation to separate you from your spouse. And women do that way too often, way too much, and are more susceptible to that than men are. But anyway, let's go in.
It's gonna be a hard one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you feeling today?
Feeling good. And day last night went really well, actually.
Oh, tell me about it. Did you discover anything?
It's like, yeah, I discovered there was a spark. Alicia's a breath of fresh air. It was a good date regardless of this is an experience or not. If I'm involved with you, I just want to be involved with you.
I love that.
It's really crazy that I have to walk into a house feeling this way about somebody, but at the same time, I'm not trying to jump in too soon. Moving too fast can be detrimental to this whole process, and I still haven't even had one-on-one time yet with Sabrinae. I was trying to be good and not kiss her last night. Honestly, it was getting spicy. She was looking good, and we were coming off of like butterflies.
Flirting.
Yeah, exactly. Highly flirting. Yeah.
Oh,
So
my goodness.
she be looking good.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. Well, what red-blooded man wouldn't feel a spark when you got everything hanging out? Really, for real, for real.
Let's see what this
You
is.
want to see what's on the
Let's see what
pad
the
for
tablet
today?
is talking about.
Okay, let's see. Good morning, James and Charlize.
Good morning, Joshua and Oma.
Today is all about character and values.
You asked the ladies to bear it all in an activity focused on monthly
Beauty expense. Requesting that the ladies go makeup free. Yes! I'm sorry. For the remainder of the day.
Good gracious, girl.
Show me the real you.
Take this opportunity to learn how open and honest and vulnerable these ladies can be.
Yeah.
James will have his choice of who will join him on a romantic date this evening. I hope he's not gonna be a crazy one. Oh, I love it.
This is something that you like. I feel like the women being able to take off their makeup and, you know, be comfortable in their own skin is really important. I'm hoping that this activity allows me to get to know them a little bit deeper. It should be interesting.
I think Charlize wants to expose Alicia. See how comfortable she is without all the makeup and her, spilling everything out in front of her son. That's why she did that. Yes, because she wants Alicia exposed, and I want to see the real you. None of this fake makeup, all this other stuff. I want to see you stripped down. Well, you know what I'm talking about. Not like that, but something like that. I want to see you without makeup, without all of the frills and accessories. And I want to see where your confidence is then, because I want to know, what that really is. Or is your confidence through all of this fakeness? Because Charlize don't like no fakeness. She do not like fakeness. She'll tell a chick real quick, I don't do the fake. Okay. But anyway, let's go in.
I'm excited about this next activity because when you have a partner, you need him to see who you truly are. Authenticity is so important for me because it cannot be faked. Okay.
So let's go break this news.
All right, ladies, we have an activity based on vulnerability. So, you have 5 minutes to go to your room and remove all your makeup and come back.
To hear her say she wanted to see that aspect of us felt scary because I'm doing this in front of so many other people. But I came into this thing to win the affection of a man, so I'm gonna do it.
All right. I'm super comfortable. I walk around bareface 90% of the time, so this is nothing. Let's go.
See you in 5 minutes.
I'm gonna just start now.
Today, we're just gonna do a little activity. I wanna see your vulnerability. Go to your room, wipe all the makeup. Ladies, beauty routine, sometimes it could be quite challenging. And also to be an eye-opener for Joshua, it doesn't come that cheap. I just wanna see the true beauty.
I don't like that because I want to look good and my makeup look good. So why do I want to take it off? Why I got to take it off?
So the confidence is through the accessories. Okay, this is why this is a good experiment, and you'd be surprised how many women would not want to do this. Okay, it is practically stripping them naked. They might as well have no clothes on in front of a camera, because their makeup and this is something I noticed. Women have their confidence through their accessories, and they think that is the real them. And the price they're asking for is based on the fakeness. Oh, he got to have 6 figures. He got to do this 6 figures. I'm not doing. I'm this. I'm worth it. I'm that woman. Okay, well, take all of that stuff off. Wait a minute. I don't want to do all of that. I don't want to be stripped naked in front of everybody. And that's what Chambrielle is saying. Like, you could tell a lot of women have their confidence through their accessories. And it's a cheat code that women got. And it's like, nah, we want to see the real you and the real confidence that you have in your own skin, not some manufactured eyelashes and horsehair, whatever. You know what I mean? We want to see the real you. Take the wig off too. If I'm the mother, that's what I'm saying. If I'm Josh, I'm like, yeah, the hair too. I want to see it all gone. Come down in a robe. Okay? Come down in a robe. Curlers in your hair, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, let's go in.
Want to see your true self.
Okay, that sucks.
I just felt like it was too vulnerable for like the stage that we are at right now.
So for me, I'm just like, come on now. Okay, so that's the activity?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
So let's do this. Yesterday, I was very emotional because we're all competing for the affection and the attention of one guy. And I'm dealing with like a lot of stress, and I've developed like hives on my skin that turn into like light spots on my face. And I'm like, everybody's gonna see my spots now.
Mm-hmm.
Today would be the day that we take off makeup, the day that I put on a whole lot of it.
I typically do not wear makeup, so that's why you will not catch me wearing a lot of makeup at times.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't think she did.
Hey, I'm back and better.
Hey, look.
Hey, y'all.
It's attractive to me that these women are coming around me barefaced, because like, you're comfortable with who you are, you're comfortable in your own skin, and that alone is, y'all look great.
Thank you. So, speaking of makeup, I'm gonna give you a calendar. You're gonna tell us what you do. Like once a month, I get my hair done. But getting your hair done, do you have extensions? Pedicures, massages, things like that. So at the end, I want you to total all of those things. Look at her face.
Y'all wanna know?
We wanna know.
All right.
Yeah, we wanna know. We literally wanna know.
We want to know.
We wanna know.
Just when we thought it was getting easy, they brought in, let me see that monthly maintenance budget. Do I get a calculator?
Yeah, do you get bikini waxes? Do you get Brazilians? Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. So I have a yoga membership, so that's $150 a month. I get my hair colored at least once a month.
Okay.
That's about $180. Hair products, $150. Makeup, $300. I do go to saunas, $55 a day. And then I'll get a massage like once a month, and that's like $120.
Okay, wow. That's a lot of money on upkeep.
Okay, so what's your grand total?
We're at $1,205.
Alicia's budget? That's a lot of money for a 25-year-old. So my thought is, you got sugar daddy or something?
Yeah.
I'm expensive. Okay, all right, next.
I'll go next. So my nose is $115. I do laser hair removal, so that's $300. I typically don't wear makeup. I'm just naturally
Okay,
pretty.
how old are you?
You said what?
29.
What'd you say?
What?
She said she's naturally pretty.
I am.
She is.
No tea, no shade.
Look, come, give me a high five. Oh,
No,
you.
she is.
Right, that's right. So, did you add it? What'd it come up to?
1,040, but I had a gift card, so I didn't put that on there.
Do
Free?
The only thing that I do consistently is get my eyebrows threaded, and that is $10, and I go once every 2 weeks. So that's about $20 a month. And everything else I do myself.
I'm gonna have to call Cap. Okay, where is the cap at? Put the cap on. Okay, somebody get this woman a cap. She's capping. Ain't no way. You just took off makeup. So the only thing you do is get your eyebrows arched. What about your makeup budget? You don't ever buy makeup? Come on. I know she is trying to catch up in the running. And she is trying to be impressive with a low maintenance budget. I get it. But you're not being honest. And they're going to know that you're trying to, I don't want to say cheat the game a little bit just to win favor, but that's what it looks like. Because Charlize is she is not a slow woman. She'll catch up. She will expose you. I wonder if she's going to, I haven't seen this before. I wonder what Charlize is going to say about this. Let's find out.
So what's your total?
$20 a month.
I was actually surprised that my budget was the highest out of all the girls. I definitely expected Sabrina to come in second, but Brevon, come on, girl.
Right.
You do more than that.
Yeah.
I'm working on getting my second property. If I wasn't as focused and dedicated to my goals, I would probably have spent just as much money as everybody else sitting there participating.
I like Brevon. Seems like she's really a hard worker and a go-getter. So the big spender. Hey.
That's right, own it.
I am shocked to see how much these ladies spend on self-care. It's either super high or it's lower than what I spend.
So you get married. Who would you expect to pay for all this?
I think treating for sure. I love that idea.
Interesting.
I am looking for a man who's financially stable and not stingy. So for me, my budget works for me. I'm able to do it all on my own. So if I have a man, I 1000% expect him to participate in that. I feel like when you date someone, the woman is a reflection of the man. And if I'm walking around here, nails not done, hair messy, like, what does that make you look like? So I definitely expect my man to help out on that budget.
It would be nice if, like, my partner, my man says, like, hey, can I treat you to get your nails done? Like, I notice you always do your own. Let's go together. Let's get manis and petties.
I like to be treated, but if he is going to treat me, I would prefer like my nails and massage.
I mean, at the end of the day, if you're married, I would understand how it would feel good to be like, I got you on this. I treat you, you treat me. It's a partnership, you know? My love language is acts of service. Stepping in, footing the bill for something, I feel like that's aligned with my love language, so that's something that I look to do for my woman.
All right, well, James, can I speak to you for a second?
Go into the principal's office.
So what do you think of the activity?
Insightful. Very insightful.
So what can you
Charlize didn't really catch on to that Brevon cap as I thought she would, but yeah, I'm a bit surprised she didn't catch on to that. But anyway,
take away from it?
I mean, when it comes to upkeep, it's important. I understand that, and you want to get yourself to look a certain way, and and you're going to have to pay for it sometimes. I don't think that there's anything wrong with it. All are naturally beautiful. So it was nice to see.
So, who would you like to have a relaxing massage with?
I think I know who I'm gonna pick.
Okay.
I mean, upkeep is important. So, yeah, considering those factors, I have a winner in my head.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay. His choice is his choice. It's his day to pick. So
He got to pick
I'm just gonna have to
Sabrina.
roll with it. Ladies.
He got to pick Sabrina. He hasn't had a single date with her yet. It will be not fair if he didn't pick her. He don't have to, but he should, because he needs to get to know her on the same level he did the other ladies. Let's see what your boy James does.
Ladies. Okay. So we have a date as a result of the activity. So I will let you choose whoever
Okay.
you want to take on that date.
So the date is massage. And who I will be taking on the massage is Sabrina.
Oh, thank you.
Good.
I finally get my date with James. Oh my gosh, I am so nervous, but I'm excited to get to learn more about him.
It should be fun. Sabrina won the Bear It All challenge because she wasn't too low and she wasn't too high. She was like in the middle. I can get with that. And at the same time, she hasn't had a one-on-one with me yet, so it just kind of lined up.
That's fair.
All right, so let's go get ready, and I'll meet you down here.
Awesome, sounds good.
I was hoping that it would be me because of the results of everything. But Miss Charlize did mention that it's his choice. All I can say is I'm in my own head, and we'll see what happens.
All right, enjoy that massage. I could use one too.
Me too.
Come on now, you had your chance, Revon.
I know it takes a big level of vulnerability to just.
To do what they're doing. New face for this.
There she goes. Yeah. How you doing, beautiful?
Hey, you still you.
There she goes. Hey. There she goes. How are you?
Hillary Clinton. Or Hillary Banks, I should say.
Hi, beautiful.
Taking off the makeup is
kinda
not
look
an
like
easy
Hillary
task for them to do, but Chambrel and Mary seems not to be bothered. Lexi, I can still see the frowning.
I mean, at least she was vulnerable to do it.
Well, I want you to write how much that we spend on makeup.
I'm not happy with Joshua right now, but I'm just gonna table it and talk about it when we're alone.
Just to know.
As I'm writing this stuff down, I'm like trying to keep up with it and add it up and do math. And now I'm like, wow, I am expensive.
We're gonna have fun doing this.
It's gonna be a little embarrassing.
If they say anything more than 2,000, my head might blow up.
It might be more than that. You know, by the time you do your eyebrows, eyelashes, nails, pedicure, manicure, you gotta buy your body lotion and all. Come down. Y'all done?
Yes.
Okay. Can I start with you?
Hair install is about $250. Hair itself is about $450. Full set and pedicure is $200. Lashes are $125. Skincare I put like $150. Teeth whitening I put $140. You want it?
No.
Of course, your girl price tag is like, I don't even know. It was a lot. And I feel like Josh started sweating.
Well, good to know.
Yeah.
Lexi?
Okay, well, compared to her, I'm considered super low maintenance.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
wow.
the one thing that I do regulars would be the nail salon, and I only spend $120. My hair is free. I do my own hair, every hairstyle, braids, sewing, any of that, I do it myself. So I save myself, yes.
Lexi is doing knotless, bohemian with the blonde, and doing sew-ins and flipping it and reversing it and doing curl outs and twist outs. And I'm just like, that's a lot. I 100% respect that. Like, I give her flowers.
I don't get my lashes done. I do my own individual.
So you do everything yourself?
I do everything myself. Waxes, I wax my own legs.
So at the end of the month,
Very low.
how much do you spend every
If
month?
you want to count monthly, $240, because that's
$240.
Yes.
Lexi, her own was low. If she sent it,
I like that. That's cool. Like, we don't, yeah,
well,
baby.
you could like that. I don't know if I like it.
Is it normal?
Or if she's saying the truth or not.
So for me, I do get brow lamination, wax, and tint. It's usually like $450, and then for an install, $150 to $200. Lashes, initially $125. I do go to Sephora and Target. I do also like massages, and then facial once a month.
So I guess on the low end is $2K.
25 something.
On the high end, it could get to what?
I'm spending a bag.
I'm spending a bag.
This is why society and the government and the country love women. Why? Because even if the woman has a man, she is calling the shots. Not in my household, but in most men's household. She is calling the shots, and the shots she like to call is spending money. It is good for capitalism. It is good for driving the economy and the market. That's why the government love to put money in the hands of women, whether it be social, welfare, rent assistance, child support, alimony, whatever. Any way they can try and get money in the hands of women, because they know women are going to spend. It's going to be gone. So men don't have social nets. We don't have a lot of homeless shelters. We don't have a lot of benefits to social services such as welfare, or I'm not saying we don't, but not to the degree that women do. We don't get social safety nets. That's why you see more homeless men than anything else, right? And we oftentimes we don't get the same amount of child support, or sometimes we don't. Even if we got the child, we're not getting child support from the woman. Alimony, only if she's a millionaire for the most part. I'm not saying that that's exclusive, but I'm saying you can see how the country tries to put money in the hands of women because they know they're going to spend it. They're going to blow it. Yeah, y'all, we'll give y'all money. We'll take money from men. You don't even have to be the biological father. All you got to do is show up for court, and you tied to a child for a quarter of your life, like for real, financially. You, as a man, you are tied to the kid for a quarter of your life until that kid is at least 18, or sometimes it goes into, if they go to college, it can go up to 24 or something like that. So it's like, y'all expensive. And you wonder why men are not really dating like that, or not asking women out as much, not approaching women, not getting married as much. You wonder why? You're a liability to a lot of men. Okay? Because we know the routine. We're going to pay for everything when we get married. And when we get divorced, the judge is still going to give you that money to go out and spend because of lifestyle, because you're used to a lifestyle. So they want to take that money out of the man's pocket and put it in the woman's. It's ridiculous. Women are super expensive. It's just, it is what it is. But a lot of stuff they do, it's not even necessary. Oh, I go get massages every 2 weeks. Oh, I go to the spa. I go to, yoga, and I bend my body in weird shapes and stuff, and I have to pay for that. So, yeah, I'm going to need money for that. $2,000 just for your upkeep? it's anyway. Let's go in.
So when you're in a relationship, who do you put all this expense on? Do you put it on your partner, or how does it go?
Typically, I take care of my own expenses. I don't expect, my partner to be like $2,500 for her to be hers this month. Like, I kind of maintain myself. Now, when I'm married, that might be different. I'm just joking. Like, I don't know.
Speak your truth now.
Well, I just want to thank you all so much for this little activity. I really enjoyed it, to kind of a little bit know how much it costs to do all this. I know it's not easy. Me and Joshua is gonna go talk, then we'll let y'all know. Thank you.
Now, another thing is Lexi claims that she is the less, she's not as high maintenance as the other ladies, but you got to keep something in mind. Lexi has 2 kids. She can't afford to be living the lifestyle that Sabrinae is living. She can't, or not Sabrinae, I'm sorry. Chambrielle. She can't afford the lifestyle that Chambrielle is living. She got 2 kids. She got to pay for them. So all this luxurious stuff, she can't do that. Why do you think she's looking for a man? To curb some of these bills, for real. I mean, really, that's really the number one reason women want a man, is to help out with some of these bills. That's it. That's number one. So that's why Chambrielle was like, oh, well, maybe when I'm married, it's going to be different. And, it should be. It should be different. It should be a partnership thing going on. But yeah, Lexi, she got kids, so she can't flex. She can't spend that much on herself and self-care. And I'm gonna tell you, if Chambrielle had 2 kids, she wouldn't be doing all that stuff either. But that's the purpose of getting a man, is to help out with some of these bills, Anyway, let's go in.
Does it cost that much to be a woman?
Yeah, it costs to be beautiful.
$2,500
It doesn't matter.
for 1 month.
What do you take to buy one pant?
That lasts me how long? Years.
Years. That's how the beauty lasts.
No.
When they maintain themselves, yeah, they're looking good for you.
Okay.
Don't look at the money.
Oh my
Okay?
God.
When there is money, they say boy works. Joshua is still growing. I know it's quite surprising for him to absorb, but when you look at the world, that's what it is. I see some people that spend more than that.
When they reveal their big spending budget, they're proud to spend that much money.
They work for it.
That's good. But if you just want to work so hard to pay for your beauty,
No.
I want to work hard so we can travel and have fun. Like, learn how to do your hair.
It's not every woman that knows how to do their hair. Taking care of your wife is not too much.
It's not.
Don't stress about it then. Let's be focused to pick the right person. That is what we're here for. Marry somebody that has quality, not what they spend or what they do not spend. Monthly expense on the beauty, it differs. Some spend quite a lot on themselves. Some go on budget. I cannot categorize anyone for being above or being below. It's just who you are. So I want to know what you think.
I mean, the way I'm feeling right now.
Yo, let me say this real quick. Mothers don't always know best. I think the mother is giving the ladies a break on this, because I'm looking at mama and her budget must be up there too. Okay. That the hair, the makeup, I don't know if those her real eyes. I doubt if those her real color eyes. She probably up there too. And let's be real. Ladies, men don't want a liability. We don't want to have to spend on unnecessary stuff that we're not going to necessarily benefit from. That's why a lot of men like natural beauty. Okay, it's the real you, and it's not going to cost so much to maintain. Look, every woman has makeup and what. Yeah, I get it. Okay, but if I'm gonna put it this way: if your budget is over $1,000, it's too much. Okay, and that's being generous. if your budget is over $1,000, it's too much, and you need to at least pay for half of that. I give you 500. Okay, I give you 500. That's reasonable. You got the other 500 because you making money, right? I don't even know if I should even say that, really, because it's like I'd rather put that 500 on a mortgage, whatever. You know what I mean? I'll let you spend and do your thing, but I'm gonna put mine on the mortgage. But you know, it's not necessary. It's not necessary for a naturally beautiful woman. A budget of $2,000 is ridiculous. It's not necessary. The higher your budget, the less natural beauty you have. Okay? And you can get a massage from me. Okay? I'll give you a massage. You ain't got to go spend racks on racks just to get a massage. All right? Only thing, look, if you got a gym membership, that's viable. I'll pay for that. As a matter of fact, I'll pay the whole bill for that. But you gotta go. I'm not gonna pay all of it because oftentimes when somebody pays full for something, the other person don't appreciate it. So I'll pay half of that bill. You pay half of that bill, because when you start feeling like you're paying for it, you feel like you're responsible for going, right? Because if I just pay it, you're never gonna go. So I'll pay half the gym bill. That's the one I pay for the most, is the gym bill. The makeup, I'm okay with makeup, hair and makeup. Okay, but the spas and all that other bougie, you don't need all that. I give you a massage. As lay down, I twist your back in in ways that it's never been twisted before. Okay, so trust me, when I'm done with you, you're gonna be very relaxed. Ain't no need to go to the massage parlor or the spa. Okay, because I'm a bend you. Okay. I'm gonna bend you in many ways, and you're gonna be super relaxed when I'm done. So I say all that to say that, you know, a woman asking his mother, she looked like she got a high budget. I think this is where she's kind of giving her son bad advice. I don't think she means it. She's just living it. So she can't really talk about low budget because she has a high budget herself. But I think Josh is getting he's getting a little worked right now. But anyway, let's go in.
I like Lexi. Based on the activity itself, taking off that layer, you can see her reactions and how vulnerable she really was and how much it actually meant a big deal for her to take that layer off.
I know.
And I feel like, I don't like I said, I want to reward her, but I feel like I want to spend some time with her and explore why her body language got to what it was, you know what I mean?
I'll say do it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Thank you all so much for doing this, little activity. It was really fun.
It was.
At least kind of know where everybody stands, in terms of how much you spend and all that. To me, it wasn't too crazy.
Yeah, I thought it made sense.
To me, it surprised me, but she helped me understand.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all, doing this activity with us as well. And I do appreciate y'all being vulnerable and stripping that layer off. I do have a little self-care date, and I want Lexi to join me if you want to.
Thank
That's
you.
okay with you?
Yep, thank you. I think that Joshua made the perfect decision today. Whenever we started writing down our budgets for the month, and mine was way lower than the other girls. I didn't really know what we were trying to prove, if we were high maintenance, low maintenance, but I was happy.
Let's do it then, come on.
We learned nothing else today. We learned this all makes sense. And where's the card?
You're so crazy. I love you to death.
I love you too.
She playing her cards, strategy. Strategy with Mama.
Driving the night away, look to the right of me. Only thing I can see, moments of privacy.
I am so nervous. I'm having my first date with James, and we're both naked. I'm thinking to myself, I am laying next to this sexy man. My parents are going to kill me.
Sabrinae came in, she has great energy. She's a little reserved, right? But that's also really intriguing because I feel like there's a lot to uncover about her. And I'm really looking forward to getting to know what lies down there because that's where your true self is. So you enjoyed it?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
You know my language.
You told me you were like, I'm a deep tissue person. I was like, me too.
I've really wanted to spend one-on-one time with James. I wanted to let my flirty side out just a little bit more. I know I come off as very quiet, very reserved, but the people who really know me know that I am an open book. So I really hope that we click on this date. I really hope I get those butterflies because I do not want to go home.
So how are you feeling about everything going on so far?
I mean, I feel good. Everyone's really kind. They're really sweet, very genuine.
Yeah.
And I was kind of nervous about that, oh my gosh, they're really gonna be nice. Or how's everyone?
Catty?
Yeah.
No, for real, because I'm literally in a house full of women, and I'm just like, bro, please, Lord, please let it be chill.
Yeah, because I don't do drama. I don't like drama.
Same.
Stuff like that.
Same.
So I'm happy that the girls that are here get along.
That's good.
Of course, we all want you, but we keep it very respectful.
Yeah.
So what are your the qualities that you're looking for in your next partner?
Relationship with God, first and foremost. That's the biggest thing. Being family oriented is definitely a big thing.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I can understand that for sure.
You can see those qualities?
I can see those qualities. I can see it. You have a very light spirit. It's really refreshing. Always smiles. I'm locked in.
Eyes are locked in.
Ooh.
I love it.
Ooh.
He has all the qualities that I'm looking for in a man. He's very family-oriented. God is first in his life. I loved getting to know what he's looking for in a partner, and I feel like I'm that partner for him.
I'm a vanilla person.
Oh.
Did you get it on this?
Oh.
Did you? It's okay.
Too bad I can't have you lick it off. Yeah, cheers.
Now you trying to give me the lick thing. Look, Mom and Dad, I ain't do it.
Let me stop.
Let me stop. I don't know if it's the champagne that has her more relaxed, but I'm getting a different side from Sabrinae at this point. And it's that spice that I was looking for.
I love strawberry cake. That's my go-to. My mom makes it for me every year on my birthday.
That's awesome, though. That good family dynamic is something that really, important. So it's good that you have that. You carry yourself well. They've done a great job. Shout out to the parents.
Shout out.
Raised you with love. You can tell it. You can feel it.
Oh, thank you.
They did an amazing job.
Your parents did an amazing job on you, too.
Like,
I love your mom. I'm like,
cool.
oh my
She
God,
cool.
that's my girl.
She cool. That's my girl. Nah, that's really my girl.
I can tell. I can tell you love your mom, so much.
Yeah.
Her opinion really matters to you.
Yeah.
Because she said she wants the best for you. My parents want the best for me in anything that I do.
Yep.
So.
Good parents.
Yeah.
Look, we're going to pour up and toast to some good parents. Because that's your challenge to finishing the bottle.
After this date, I do feel a lot better. I'm still a little nervous being around him one-on-one, but I do feel there's a connection there. So I can't wait to see what happens next. That's it.
That's it? All right, I got you.
You don't have me do something I don't want to do.
Okay. Where are we going with this, Sabrinae?
No, I'm saying you a sneaky one.
Who's sneaky? You trying to turn up. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I know you like a good turn up. Well, how do you feel like today went so far?
I really enjoyed the one-on-one time. I'm glad that we finally got it. Overdue. You saying I'm saving the best for last.
Tonight, but
look cute.
Nice.
Come on. Oh, hi, how are y'all?
Hi.
Me and Lexi haven't had any alone time at all since we've been here. So to be able to spend a date, something relaxing and peaceful, I'm looking forward to it. My favorite color is blue, so I might as well just...
I'll take that one over there.
All right, cool.
Oh my God, like I'm so happy I got picked for this date. Like when I heard it was a massage, I was like, wow, this is amazing. I definitely needed to ease some tension off and just like relax.
I'm just speaking from experience. I know how these things go. Never turns out well if we don't make no sense. So I'm at the front door, and you're just up a level in my bed. You're still there, you're still in my head. You're still there, and I can't be upset. You're still there.
I think it's super important for me to finally get that one-on-one time with him. I'm hoping to just learn about him on a deeper level since I feel like I haven't gotten a chance to do that yet. Dang, this is romantic.
You wanna pop champagne right now?
Yeah, no, let's go ahead and get right to
Pass
it.
it to me now, mama.
There you go.
Come on.
Okay.
You sure you don't wanna pop this thing?
You can do the honors.
I didn't do that. Let me grab your napkin, hold on.
Okay.
Sometimes when it, never mind, I was about to get real spicy.
Yeah, sometimes it just squirt out like that. That's what. What is that? Premature uncorking? Let's just call it that. Okay. Anyway, let's go. Let's go ahead.
Bubblies. Here you go.
Thank you.
We can cheers to. Good aim.
Good aim. Yes.
Hit the target. Going into this date, I'm looking to be able to know about her background, where she sees herself in the next 3 years, where is she at right now. Just so many things that I couldn't touch on before, you know?
Well, thanks for the massage. It was amazing. The candles, the rose petals, so romantic. Okay. Cheers.
Not for real. It's beautiful getting this alone time with you. I really get to see like who you are. I mean, I hope you know that like, well, I don't know how you perceive me right now, but I've been trying to keep it real neutral.
Yeah,
I'm trying to keep it real, just play it safe. Let's just say that.
I feel you. I respect that.
Honest truth, I picked you for the day for a reason. Because when we did strip off this layer of makeup or become vulnerable, I feel like it took a lot more for you to become vulnerable than everybody else. More than the rest of the girls.
Yeah, because I have a protective, like, I'm not talking about makeup. I'm talking about in general. I protect myself. I have to.
All of my exes, I feel like they kind of have very similar traits. They're very, very much like, you know, pouring into me. And I think that's one of the things that I like require in a man. So when I see a guy that's like going above and beyond, it does make me feel good. It makes me feel wanted.
All my life, everything happened in my life is because of decisions I made, not because of anyone. So I have to also protect myself.
Yeah.
No one's gonna protect me.
Where are you at right now in your life? And then like, where do you see yourself 2 years, 3 years? I mean, a lot can happen in 3 years, you know?
No, for sure. Yeah, it's actually so crazy because the last 3 years of my life have been so like transformational. So 3 years, I would see myself just continuing to grow in my career, hopefully married by then. Yeah, what about you? What's your plan?
In a relationship, working towards that goal. Multiple houses in different states or different countries. I was one of those people that was outside playing around, having fun, enjoying my life. It's gotten to this later part of my 20s where it's just like, it's time to lock in. Like, shoot, in 3 years I could have a kid.
Yeah.
That's why I put career so high.
I love that.
This needs to be the time where it's like, grind, 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 so my kids don't have to see this grind, grind, grind.
Exactly.
They get to see their dad.
Yeah, you're gonna want that, but you're still gonna want your time. Because being like a parent is life-changing. It's like you're always a parent. There's no,
you can't take it back.
like you can't, yeah. Parenting is for life, so.
Okay, but like, we sitting here together, and the
Yeah.
goal is to be me and you, right? So it's like, how would that look like co-parenting or having to deal with, you know,
I mean,
the guy and everything? Like, how does that work?
I mean, I think I have
How do you
like
see
a
that?
healthy co-parenting relationship, but in terms of like me and you, I feel like when I'm married, like you would become a part of like my child's life. Like you are there. Like imagine we live together, like you're actually there more than the child's father would be. You know what I'm saying? That's like 24/7 versus like the weekend. Yeah, it is tough.
Right now, I feel like I'm attracted to Lexi, but at the same time, playing the stepdad role, I don't know if I can do that yet. I feel like that's kind of what's holding me back a little bit when it comes to Lexi. But I think conversations like this is opening me up to that possibility.
Yeah, that's a big thing that you have to consider is like they're gonna look up to you. They're gonna see you as that example.
That's a big thing for you to consider as well.
Exactly. It's very important.
Oh, okay.
I'm attracted to Joshua, but at the end of the day, I have daughters who look up to me and look up to my decisions that I make in a man. My children are my everything, and my future husband should be someone who embraces being a good father figure to them. So I like.
Let me say this, man. I really dig this chick, Lexi. She seemed like she got her head on right. She's a mother. She's responsible. She's not so high of maintenance to herself. Okay. She might be high maintenance to a man because she takes me as the type of woman that will not go all out for herself because she can't afford to, because she got 2 kids she got to take care of. But when a man enters the realm, the situation, she's going to be leaning on him a lot for a lot of things. Father figure being included, you know what I mean? So, but I like her demeanor. I like her personality. I like her perspective. There's a lot to like about this chick. I'm not sure why she don't have a man already, or why it didn't work out with the baby daddy or daddies. I don't know. I'm not seeing. The only red flag she has is that she has kids. Really, everything else I really like about her. She did make the biggest transformation without the makeup, but I still think she looks good without the makeup, and she don't need all of that. She still got the look, and she got the maturity too. I think she got a level of maturity that maybe the other ladies don't have. So she's it, and this is just a preliminary thing, but this is she is the one I think Josh probably should pick out of all the women. I know she has 2 kids. I get that, and it's going to be a lot putting a lot on him. But Sabrinae, I just don't. I mean, not Sabrinae. I'm sorry, Chambrielle. I just don't think that he's going to stay attracted to her. I think once he see her without the wig on or the weave or whatever, it's going to be eye-opening, to say the least. I think with Tamaris, I think she's a good chick too. I like her too, but she's showing little conflict resolution issues, and she letting other people get in her head instead of her talking to her significant other, her man, or the guy she's trying to be with. So she might not be mature enough to handle issues in a relationship. But Lexi is she's a complete package other than the kids. I like everything else about Lexi. But anyway, let's hear some more. Let's see what else they got to say.
Like that light bulb went off for him too.
Cheers.
Hey girl, how are you?
I wanted to chat.
All right, come on.
Can you open the wine?
Some wine?
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of those type of talks?
Yep.
All right.
You need to pour a glass too. Yeah, I think in this moment, I do feel very misled. And I think that something that I prefer in a man is just tell me what it is. I like it black and white, but still, I'm trying to give Joshua the benefit of the doubt.
Talk to me. Lay it all out.
I think the reason that I wanted to talk, though, is because my energy was cold when it was just hot. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for that.
You're like talking to 3 different people, right? So I get that it can be conflicting, and I get like you're trying to do certain things out of respect, but it felt disrespectful to me because I'm coming in the house looking like a clown.
Oh.
Because I was.
Now, hold on. Let me say this. I think that it is really dope that in this moment where she's about to tell him about herself, she had her hand on his arm. Now she got her hand on his shoulder. She's still giving him physical touch. This is how it should be done, ladies. Okay, I don't know where this conversation is going to go. I don't know how they're going to resolve, but I love her approach with conflict resolution just by her physical touch. And I don't think enough women do this. We're going to have a hard conversation. We're going to drink some champagne because it's going to be that kind of conversation. But I still got physical touch. I still like you. You know what I mean? But let's just have this hard conversation. Not enough women do that. And, men would do it, but a lot of times women don't like to be touched. If you watched the Never Ever Mets, when Tatiana got upset, she didn't want to be touched. You know what I mean? Men would do that more, but women just don't like to be touched. But when a woman is upset and she still touches her man, you get bonus points from me. You get bonus points from me. I just had to point that out because I didn't want that point to get lost. Okay, let's hear what she got to say.
It's all giddy, like, oh, it was such a good day. I just had such a great time.
So much happened. Okay, what happened?
Like, so much for me to kiss.
Okay.
I like you.
You like it?
I really enjoy myself.
Is that a problem?
Not at all. It is a problem when the reviews were from the audience that you were just nonchalant about it and you had the opposite reaction to that.
How was it?
Cool.
It was cool? How'd it go? Tell
The
me.
date was cool. It was vibes. Got to know a little bit more about Tamara,
Are you like still open to exploring other avenues?
We just went to go eat some dinner and got to know her some more. Who's the audience?
You know who the audience is. The other 2 young ladies. That was the review, and it was the complete opposite.
So it was on your mind, yeah. Having the women download each other, inform each other, whatever way you want to put it, it's making it harder for me to really get to know each and one of them without having the thought in the back of my head that they're going to go tell the next person what I just said. Should be just our conversation. You shouldn't go back and tell somebody you just met our experience. I'm trying to give myself a fair chance to be open to everybody. If I start leaning towards you, now it closes off the door with them because they think we locked in. And it's hard to deal with it, but I'm trying to navigate through these emotions and try to convey those messages to you and to the rest of these ladies in the best way I can. We don't get a lot of one-on-one time.
It's just irritating. And I think I want to feel validated as a woman. I don't want to feel downplayed, I just want a little bit of acknowledgement. And I want to know where your head is, because right now I don't. Or I thought I did last night, but coming into the house, I think the way that you act with other people is how you really feel about that person, if that makes sense. the way you interact with others.
I use my vacation. I said, "What's up?"
But you have to understand from my perspective, like, who wants to see, like...
I feel you, though. Because if I feel like if I was in your shoes, I wouldn't want to see it either. That's why I'm trying to make it as neutral as possible. Because you aren't the only one in this house.
Yeah, facts.
That's my perspective.
Okay. And I appreciate your perspective.
I'm glad you let me know. I'm glad we talked about it.
I'm glad. Thank you for, like, holding space for me.
No, thank you for pulling, like, asking for the time. For real. Hopefully it's reassured a little bit, or not even reassured, just give me perspective so you can kind of understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
Just reassurance, I don't know if you need it or not. You just need to understand where I'm coming from.
Mm-hmm. But you also need to understand where I'm coming from.
Yes.
And do you?
Yes, I do, because you made it clear.
I just wanted to set a boundary, I guess, and talk about it, get it off my chest, clear the air. Yeah.
As I'm going through these activities, going through these dates, it's just like, on the back end of this, it's gonna get tricky. It's like, we all know why we're in here, so kind of sympathize with me. Like, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. Give me like, show me some love, show me some real love. That's fake love. Yo. All right, we go catch some Z's. I'm about to go to bed.
I respect Joshua being very real, but I'm trying to put two and two together before I get fully invested because I'm still not sure.
Let me say this, man. Shout out to Maris for actually pulling Josh aside and doing some conflict resolution. And there was no shouting, there was no accusations, there was no assumptions, there was no pettiness, no anger. I thought she handled it as well as she could handle it with the emotions that she was feeling. I still think she should have not listened to Lexi, but she did. But at least she went to the source and said, tell me about it. That's textbook. That's how it should be done. She gave him the physical touch too that I mentioned earlier. I thought it was handled maturely. I got to give a shout out to Josh too, because he explained it as well as he could. Look, I'm trying to stay neutral. I'm not trying to, show favoritism. I want everyone to have the same chance. So I have to, kind of stay neutral on things. I can't go out and start bragging on this because other ladies will check out if I do. So, textbook, well done. Ended it with a hug, kiss on the cheek. Textbook. Okay, that's how it's done, people. Anyway.
Next on Somebody's Son.
I came here to embrace a love connection. I definitely feel a connection with Chad. I thought he was great right off the bat.
You kind of need a woman at home to take care of stuff.
If you're looking for a woman who just stays home and folds clothes and have meals ready and prepared, I don't think that's me.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, y'all have fun.
Chad and Lauren are going on a date. Once again, wish it was me. Like, I really like him. And it's really freaking me out. I don't know why I'm crying.
Yeah, they kind of rotate characters in. I guess the storylines are a little too big for just one episode, so they kind of rotating the guys in. Josh was out for a while, and we've seen a lot of Chad to build the storyline, and now we're back to Josh storyline. So now we're gonna dip back into Chad's. It looks like next week. I don't know who's gonna take a L next week. I don't think it's gonna be Josh. It might be James that take a L. Where we might not see as much as James' storyline, but yeah. So there you have it with Somebody's Son. Let me know what y'all think about this. Put it in the comments. I really would like to know. I'm thinking about doing a ranking on all of the ladies that are in somebody's son. If y'all would like to see that, put it in the comments. You know, if you don't, then I probably ain't gonna do it. So, but let me know what y'all think. I really would like to know. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.